Hello everybody, welcome to the conclusion of Paper Mario. Just outside of Bowser's Castle is this deep focus badge. I didn't get it. You have to get it after the lava is frozen though. So we're going to go through some moves here in the finale of Paper Mario that we never covered. Because I'm bad at using new moves or ones that I'm afraid won't work. So we're going to check out some star moves and some other aspects of the game and just wrap this up. This will be the last video for the LP, so... Sorry it took a while to get this out, but it was just a lot of running around, and I had to get all the way back to Toad Town for Bowser's place. So this is timeout, and you see it makes clocks appear, and then it does this, which is pretty cool. Like, now our enemies can't move for 3 turns. It seems to be pretty effective. I probably could have used it more, and it would have made things a little easier. And later, well, we're also going to go through some moves, some of my allies' moves that I never used as well, but... And then, like I said, we'll have done everything. There aren't any alternate dungeons in this game or anything, at least that I'm aware of, so. Actually, during the course of recording this video, I end up getting 2 level ups. One, on this pathway to fighting random enemies. Because you can see them at 78 star points. And then we'll get one later fighting Amazy Daisies. So. Which will be kind of interesting to show. So the rest of this fight will be pretty kind of standard. I mean, like, you know, we're going to be doing... I actually just did, like, 1 new star power fight. We're going to show 2 fights to show the new star powers. Because I think we covered, like, Refresh and Smooch and things like that reasonably well. So. Wait, I can't believe these guys. One of these guys miniaturizes me later. I forgot that they could do that. But whatever. I mean, at this point, the game's over. It doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter how much people miniaturize me or whatever. We get like 11 star points from this fight, I believe, which is just a fantastic amount at this point in the game. I think we finished the game at level... We finished the game at like level 23. And I think I personally finished at 25 just because I fought Amazy Daisies twice to get another level up. So, we run over and then we... you know, we're gonna pick up another fight, and we'll go through the I think up and away. Is that the last one? I think that's the last one. Up and away, yeah. And I do eventually we will use Starbeam on an enemy that is not Bowser. So because somebody did ask about that, and so we'll show that as well. The results are pretty predictable, I think. But still worth showing. So this is up and away, and it looks pretty cool. Like, I don't know, it just like, that's it. It turned them into stars. They flew away, exactly like it promised. Although it said that they would be blown away, and I don't know if they necessarily were blown away. So, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the little oinkers, and like if you get 10 of them in the pen. Then when you get a new one, the 10th one will, or the 11th one, the first one that you put in will leave. So the one that's been in the longest will leave, and leave behind an item depending on its color. And then you have to run in and try to grab the item before it disappears. It's actually kind of hard. So you have to spend 100 coins to get one item from this. Because when you go in the pen, they all run away and you have to start over. So it's not an aspect of the game that you would ever want to use seriously. See, there we go. So that one was the first one. It leaves behind like a honey syrup and runs away. Now, you can get ultra shrooms and stuff this way, but... and the colors and what item they leave behind are pretty well documented on the net. So I'll leave that up to you if you want to use it as a resource. Why anybody would want to get items this way, it just seems ridiculous to me. What I did, though, is I took the money I had, and I just did that, and then restarted the game so I could get all the money back. Because I didn't want to waste money on this. Again, it's ridiculous. I guess I would buy an Ultra Shroom or a Jam and Jelly for 100, but... So, like, there's a Life Shroom. That's still not worth 110, I guess, is what you have to pay. And I didn't realize you had to go through the gate here to get in. So, like, I actually don't end up getting this item. But as you see, as you go in, then they all, like, just tear off. And, like, yeah, and then the item disappeared, so it was all for nothing for me. Pain in the butt. So, now into Flower Fields. Now, at this point, if you follow the path that I'm taking here in Flower Fields, there's a place that spawns an Amazy Daisy. Like, pretty regularly. Like, one of the... See, and there he is, right there. It's already an Amazy Daisy there. And now, I went and bought the Sleep Stomp badge, because I thought that that would be... Because in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, that's the strategy you want to use. Is put him to sleep and then beat him up. But I couldn't get Sleep Stomp to work. There will be a montage after this fight of just Amazy Daisies running away after I've tried to do different things to them. Like charge up Goombario, and you can't, if you don't kill them on the first turn, you won't do it. But at this point in the game, if you can get a first strike on them, you can kill them, which is what I end up doing. And so we'll see the montage of them. So now, okay, so that one ran away, so now what you want to do is if you just run off screen here, and this is over where Lily is, and you come back, it will reset whether or not it's there. So you'll see us doing that, just walking off the right edge of the screen, and then coming back. And like, nope, so walk off the edge of the screen, come back. And eventually, it will respawn. So like there. And there he goes. And there he goes. 2 more times. There he goes. All right, and there he goes. So, now I'll show you the strategy that worked for me to get them, and I got 2 of them this way. So, you could very easily get yourself to max level doing this. Now again, we're at like level 24. So just getting that 4 points in initially, and then doing power bounce and stuff. Now you could, we're still set up like we're fighting the master, so my power is, but you could like P up, defense down, and really get yourself up quite a bit to do some damage to this thing. And there you go, look at that, 38 star points for that thing. 38! It's ridiculous. And it dropped a ton of coins in maple syrup. It's fantastic. And so this will be our second fight against one. And again, that first strike is key, because I mean the 4 points of damage we do right off the bat. And you'll see this works surprisingly the same way. Although I stopped pushing the button once I realized it was dead for Goombario, so I probably could have done more damage. But it's just getting 4 extra hits off Goombario's multi-bounce, or multi-bonk, is pretty rough. So there we go. And if you'll notice, our heart points are maxed out. They can't go up to 55, so... So 50 is as much as you can do. 27 is your maximum level in this game, I believe. So. And so here, now we're going to go through and just like fight some enemies in Flower Fields and show some abilities we haven't used. Here's what happens if you use Star Beam on a regular enemy. Absolutely nothing. And then, I don't think we ever, I think we might have tried to use Hurricane once, but, like, this is really, like, what it's supposed to do and look like. So there you go. That's the Hurricane blow things out of the water ability. I usually don't use instant kill abilities in games like this because they usually are set up to have a low percentage of actual success. I didn't have any problem with these enemies, but I'm pretty over-leveled at this point, so. I did not show Cloud9 because it's a create a cloud to hide Mario. I think we might have done that against what's his name, but I don't know. We do show Spook and Fan Smack though, so let's check out Spook, which surprises an enemy and scares them away. It doesn't work on any of these. I don't get a very good percentage because sometimes I'm just dumb with the tap left thing. But it is kind of fun to see her get all big and yell and stuff. And there we go. Our enemies can't move for 4 turns, which is fantastic. Well, that B for 5, because it's a pretty weak enemy. And so now we'll do Fan Smack. I think we've probably shown Fan Smack, but it's essentially double the damage of the slap ability. Which is, Japan just did 10 points of damage. It's fantastic. And we didn't do a lot of stuff with Paracarry, so what we end up doing is he has Air Raid and Air Lift, both of which we haven't shown, so because we didn't do anything with him at all after kind of initially getting him. So Air Raid's pretty nice. I mean, attacks all enemies. It's another push left ability. And I like this, we get a defense upgrade. And so the last thing we didn't do is, like, Airlift is another instant kill one. That you'll see just picks the enemy up and flies away with it. So I think we're pretty covered. I think we overused kind of everybody else, like Watt and stuff. So we do go through one last kind of section of stuff with... I believe, yeah, this is me checking to see who we haven't kind of, and we did things like Tattle and things like that. They're pretty standard kind of things for the game. What we didn't do was, I know we did do Tidal Wave, but we never did Water Block. It creates a cube of water to boost Mario's defense. And, it works alright. Like, I was kind of shocked. First off, it looks really cool. Like, if you look at it, it's just fantastic looking. And, like, I don't know, it's just nice. It's nice to be able to... Oh, here's Sleep Stomp working, by the way. So, there we go. 3 turns of sleeping for you, Magic Koopa. Now watch, these bees come in, and, like, this is a 5 damage attack. Nothing. Fantastic. I like it. Now, I obviously didn't do very much against, you know, an attack that usually would do 5 or 6, but... So, we'll run through Tidal Wave, and, which I know we have shown, but... you know, this was a fun LP. I really enjoyed the game, quite a bit. You guys, take care, and I'll see you, for, future projects. So, bye, everybody.